How's it going? I'm the Winner's Fox. I'm going to start reviewing crypto gaming projects. I used to be a Fortnite developer, but now I've went full head-on into crypto gaming. Now, crypto gaming is something that some people don't want and others really want to see happen. And for me, I'm one of the people that err on the side where I want to see what I want in the future of gaming. And I believe that digital ownership of digital assets should be tied to the blockchain and should not be gatekept by companies with huge marketplaces. With that being said, I'm going to start a series where I review crypto gaming projects and review them early. And I think it's really important that someone start doing this because there's a huge gap in the market and this is such an early space. There's currently not that many great games out there, but I wanted to show you the start of this gaming series with a game that has very big potential in the crypto gaming space. And this game is called Earth from Another Sun. So let's go ahead and get on into it. This is going to be kind of, fly by the seat of my pants, but we're going to do it anyways. Earth from Another Sun is a game that is a 4-player online co-op. It doesn't have a story mode currently, and this is all alpha gameplay footage that you're seeing, and I was fortunate enough to see this through the Fractal streaming program. At first, it didn't really catch my attention, but the reason that this game, after walking through those doors right there, really opened my eyes to the potential of what developers are going to be able to make in these gaming experiences. There just needs to be more developer support, and there needs to be more educated developers on the value of crypto gaming. So I'm going to mute myself and just let this play through because this was from an old stream. For someone that is normally in experiences in traditional gaming where there is no NFTs or digital assets involved, you just buy the game and you play it, then this is just a game, right? But this is more than a game when you look at it from the idea of digital ownership. I believe their digital assets are going to be ships. And that may give you access to the game. It may not. I don't know if this game is going to be free to play on release or if you will have to purchase an item that would give you access to the game. Here you can see I'm opening the inventory and I'm learning through this. The user experience was very, even though there were no, prompts to tell me what to do, I just right-clicked there and that shifted the item into my inventory. I believe this game is going to be PC only. I could be wrong about that. Again, I'm going off limited information from what I know. And you'll see here I'm going into the captain's seat and I immediately go into normal mode. Now, on going into normal mode, you load onto a beach and you start fighting enemies who are insanely hard, and it makes things 10 times more difficult to find out with no UI to tell you, what your controls are. So it's just really a large learning curve at first. That doesn't mean that it's impossible. But what I want people to realize is this game is, an early access alpha game. Most crypto gaming projects make a lot of promises and then they don't deliver on those promises. All right. They're looking for upfront money and they may or might not do something with your money. What's great about the Fractal marketplace is they find crypto gaming projects that are actually trying to develop indie or AAA video games. And that's why I think there's a lot of power in being a Fractal streamer. If you're interested in seeing games that aren't in my stream quality on Twitch, feel free to stop by my stream at the Winter's Fox. But you'll notice here that I drew aggro on a boss that was very close, and I was still learning. You can fly to get away, and then you can do control to kind of do another quick move to get away. But I just got wrecked here on my first run. And I did not know what I was doing, and I ended up dying, right? I'm pretty sure I ended up dying right here. Yeah, so I load in the second time, and I actually clear through these waves, so I'll mute myself real quick, and you can just see me fighting these bosses. I ended up clearing this level in 41 minutes. Yeah, boy. That's what we needed right there. It took me a lot of kiting to run through this encounter.
Guys just randomly show back up.
These bosses will randomly respawn. And as you can see, there's 4 bosses. So they're all doing damage, but there's technically still one boss. And it's like that cup game you played as a kid. And you have to kind of keep track of the correct boss. So here I'm tracking a little bit more, and I ended up pulling the bosses into this cave system and then kiting them around the corner so I could kind of try to get some shots off on them. You'll notice there's 20 health containers that I had. I ended up using them too quickly on this run, which ended up biting me in the butt later. Now this guy right here, this blue guy, this is what's called an elite. They're kind of like a mini boss, and they can also drop loot for you. Now, I should have went over there and picked up those items from that elite. I'm pretty sure I did, but I didn't end up equipping them immediately. And this game's got some really lit motherfucking music, dude. Like, excuse my French, but I really enjoyed the jungle drums in the background, and sometimes they can be a little overbearing, but again, this game's in early alpha. I got a lot of kills right there. So when a boss is spawned, they continually spawn ads. Now, I'm playing this game solo, but this Friday, we're going to be hosting a tournament with Fractal.is, and we're going to be playing co-op. This is a co-op game. It's multiplayer. And they eventually will plan to have a lot of big battles where you command troops and you fly across the galaxy and conquer planets. So this game is kind of legit. I'll give my rating at the end of this video, and I'll tell you around when that is. And here's me fighting the boss when I finally kill him. I used so many health potions. You'll see that I had 17 before and now I have 5.
Killed him. I think I killed him. Yes!
So I did end up killing that guy. And
I got a bow.
the game gets infinitely more simple whenever you kill a boss. As you can see here, I'm upgrading all of my loot.
Nice. Nice. Level up. Level up. Yes. Okay. I feel good about myself now. Not that I didn't before, because... Let's go! Second boss down! Second boss down! Oh!
So you'll notice the game got infinitely easier as the time went on because I was getting new loot from bosses that I would kill. That was the third boss that I just cleared there. So you can see the first boss took the most amount of time, second boss, and then this is the fourth boss. I killed the third boss in like a few seconds, and then I pull aggro here on this boss. And luckily this was not a hammer guy. He was one that wanted to stay far away from me. There's about 4 boss types currently. And these are most of the interactions, but again, you're working with dev teams that are probably very small, and they've been able to make something this fleshed out. This is something that I would be very interested in playing in the future if I was in the crypto gaming space and I saw potential in the future of owning digital assets on the blockchain. This is a game that I would be looking into. Now, at the current state, I can't say that this is my type of game. There could be multiplayer where there's player versus player in the future. Who knows? You know, we're just given an early snapshot through the Fractal Streamer program. And I'm very fortunate to be in that program, to be able to review games like this and give you guys content early on them. Again, I was a previous Fortnite dev in a past life, so I was in game development for 3 years, and this is very impressive to have a working project. This is very impressive to have a working project like this out, you know. And it's going to be featured on the Fractal website. And that was me clearing the 4th boss right there. And then right here is the loot chamber at the very end. So I'm going to go ahead and mute.
Right here. Loot time, baby!
Open the test to get loot.
Let's see what I got. What's about to happen? Oh, Daddy. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. Yes. Yes, Daddy.
And you'll notice here that these big chests gave a lot of loot. I got an upgraded weapon. It was a purple. So the rarity goes white, green, blue, purple. So there's definitely something to be said about this game. My honest review. Now, let's get to the honest review part. If I were looking at a game and I want to invest in the future, I would highly be considering Earth from Another Sun. On a scale 1 to 10, I give this game a solid 7. I can't give it a score any higher than a 7 because this is kind of the first of its kind. There are games that are crypto games, but they just look so bad. I'm going to be honest with you. There's just so many bad crypto games out there, and this is the first one that is somewhat solid. So I'm appreciative of you watching this video. Make sure to drop a follow. My Twitch is The Winter's Fox. You can see me here. Twitch.tv, The Winter's Fox. And I'm going to be reviewing crypto gaming projects. And I just play crypto gaming and really just like PvP games. So if you enjoyed this review of Earth from Another Sun, I appreciate you watching the video all the way up until this point. Make sure to make informed decisions, and the only way you can do that is by staying informed on the most updated information. You can get that updated information on the Fractal Is website, because Fractal is the place where you're going to be able to find new crypto gaming projects all of the time. So, That's kind of catchy. Fractal is the place for gaming. Fractal is the place for crypto gaming. It really is. I'm going to go ahead and play the trailer from Earth from Another Sun, just so you can see the potential future of crypto gaming projects. Again, this was The Winner's Fox, checking out.
We will resist till the end. We will defend our nation. And even if the bulk of this star system were conquered and in ruins, we will persevere until our fledgling nation grows into its full might and peace is returned to humanity and its allies.